Oh, look at us. We're dressed up like Ezio. I forgot we did that. We were Assassini. So we were going. This time we're actually going to go to Cape Cane. Actually going to get on the boat this time. Well, it's about a mile away. Oh, it's almost 2 miles away, so we're going to need to drive there. I forgot he got like super duper armor. He's looking like a bro. Oh yeah, we got everybody all armored up. I honestly don't remember what was going on when last we left off. I think we're in the beginning of a big transition here. We're about to
Hey, do you think
Go
we
to
could
the boat.
swing by the cup noodle shop for a sec?
He wants
I
cup
like cup
noodles.
noodles as much as anyone, but I think you might like them a little too much, big guy.
There's not.
He wants cup noodles. He just wants a cup noodle is all. I know. Who let Altair? This one, yeah, this one's Altair.
And they're delicious to boot. I'll never forget my first time.
Must
I
have
don't know
been
who let
real
him in.
eye-opening after all the fine dining you did before that.
Good morning, Sammy. How are you today? My real question is who let the little dude have the power armor? That's the real question here. All right. A need for nudes. He really wants you to send nudes. Head for the noodle wagon. All right, we're gonna go to the noodle wagon because my boy wants noodles. And if my big strong boy wants noodles, then we get him noodles. Especially if they're just right here. Oh, there's cup noodle.
Hello there. Care for
Let's
cup
buy
noodles?
some noodles. Buying noodles. You're pissed off. You let a friend play Minecraft on PS5. When you came back, PS5 was nearly bricked. Jesus. Yeah, I'd be pretty pissed off about that too, right? I don't even have a PlayStation 5, and I'd be mad about that. I'd be extra mad because I don't have a PlayStation 5.
Thank you.
That's how?
See you
How
later.
do you? How? Just how? Need noodles.
Something dawned on me when I was on my own. Any food you make tastes better when you use good ingredients, right?
That's
then,
right,
if
Gladiolus.
you take something already delicious like cup noodles and add in the finest, freshest ingredients, what do you get? The ultimate
Really good
flavor
crappy ramen.
experience. So I ask you, Noct,
What is
what's your favorite ingredient?
Egg. 100%.
A lot of places will serve you a hard-boiled egg with your noodles. But when it comes to cup noodles, I say if your egg ain't scrambled, you're doing it
Scrambled
wrong.
eggs
It's a subtle
in your
difference
cup
most
noodle.
people overlook. But not you.
You know?
You get it. All that's left is to make our noodle dream a reality. First up, the ingredients.
Yeah, whatever
Eggs.
you say.
Scrambled eggs. I usually go for a runny fried egg in my cup noodle.
Huh?
I don't understand what they wanted me to do with this quest. It's a level 35 quest. So okay, let's make that the main quest. We are nowhere close to ready for it. Yes, we are hanging out with our boy band today. It's been a while since we've done that. And we're doing it right. Typically, I say that Fridays are Final Fantasy Fridays, but we haven't played an actual like numbered named Final Fantasy game in a while. We've been playing a lot of Kingdom Hearts, so I figured it'd be a good idea to actually play Final Fantasy. How you doing today, Waff? Hope life's treating you well. Hope life's treating you better than bricked PlayStation 5s. That doesn't sound fun. Our dearest friend Sammy, she almost bricked her PS5. So we're on tenterhooks about that. Also, here's one for you. Our big boy Gladiolus just suggested putting scrambled eggs in our cup noodles. How do we feel about that? I think I might have to try it, actually. That might have to be a cooking stream. Really fancy cup noodle. Final Fantasy Zero, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Well, so I am trying to play through all of the Final Fantasy games. This is the first one. I've never played any of them, so I figured I'm bouncing around.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Aw, don't be that
Sacrifice
way.
the chicken to
It's
play for the
different when a girl cooks
PS5.
for
And
you.
it's also for helping make the, and it would also help in cooking, the ramen, the cup noodles. So perfect. You go get that chicken. Alright, I think now we're gonna get on the boat. I'm kind of a fan of old school turn-based, but I like this as well. I like ARPGs.
She's a little different.
Certainly doesn't fit the Imperial Army profile.
I've dabbled with a few of them. Whoa, that right there is a lobster. Oh, no, we don't want
Watch
to
your right.
do that.
Got it.
We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. That's a bad idea. Why are we here? Are we in the wrong spot? No, we're not in the wrong spot. A little bit in the wrong spot. We're supposed to go up there. Oopsies. Oh my god, watch out for the
No
lobster.
kidding, sign. This could be bad.
So we'll just stay out of it.
Yeah, run away. Run away.
Go. Knocked. On your left.
Got it.
Run away.
Ready for this?
No, I'm not ready for that. I'm running away.
Gotcha!
Nah, y'all, run away. Don't fight the giant lobster. We're not ready for that. We are way under leveled for that. I don't even know what level we are. Oh, we're actually not as under leveled as I thought. I didn't realize. I thought I was in like the teens. Turns out I'm in my 30s. So we're not as bad as we could be. Well, she said that a factory reset fixed it. And somehow, right, she let her friend play Minecraft on it for a little bit. And somehow that caused some major issues.
Placid weather.
Yeah.
I'd imagine it would still be under warranty. Unless it was something that the user did, so I don't know. I do not know. What I do know is I now have a craving for ramen.
It seems some royal tombs aren't even found in Lucis.
Oh.
No way to cross the pond to hunt those down.
Nope.
It's weird. Ravis has a sword but doesn't use it.
He doesn't
So there's
use
royal
it,
tombs on the other
does he?
side too.
Who the hell's he think it belonged to?
Why does he
Yeah, now I really want some ramen. I might have to whip some up for lunch.
Is it evening already?
Time flies when you're having fun.
No, cup ramen. Like, not. I mean, I would love real ramen, but what I have is cup ramen, and I kind of actually want. Actually, no, now that I'm saying it, I actually kind of want some cup ramen. Start off like that. You never just have that, though, right? You gotta add stuff to it. Like, so I've got a pork chop that I made last night. Leftover pork chop. I put some of that in there. And, make some veggies and throw that up in there. Fried egg.
RNA really impressed me today.
Add a little okonomi sauce.
Yeah, that too. It's just, I always had this impression that the Empire was filled with nothing but jerks.
That'll have to be our 275 goal.
Really makes you
Hey,
wonder.
Blake,
You
what's
think
up?
she was okay
Welcome in for your
with the
lurking
raid
work
on the
today.
Citadel?
Hope you're enjoying
Ask
yourself.
her yourself.
All right, crusty old man.
Nice job finding this puppy. Well, y'all know the deal. Fix me up with parts and I'll fix up your weapon.
Deliver a rusted bit to Sid. Do I not have a rusted bit? Did I complete that? I just don't think I have it.
Fixing to upgrade? Can do.
I already have it. So we're... Oh god, Final Fantasy 16 already looks fantastic. I really hope it comes off well. Yeah, very much.
wonder.
Nearly brick
Is she
factory
really
reset
gonna
it so you
leave the
download all
army?
your games.
You seem
Boo.
quite smitten with her.
Which one is it?
One is
I
what?
played the demo on
Cindy.
Final Fantasy 7. I've
RNA
got
or Cindy?
well remake. I've got it here,
Wow.
but I don't want
Okay,
to play it until I've played
let
through
me think
regular
about this for a
7.
sec.
I've no doubt both of them can wait.
It doesn't seem like that's what I should do. I shouldn't just play 7 remake right off the bat. I should play 7 first. That just seems right, you know? Yeah, that's what I figured is the right way to do it. OG needs to go first. Well, then OG 7 will probably be what we do after we finish up 15, although who knows when I'm actually going to manage to finish 15. I had thoughts about making it a main game, but Persona is definitely the one. And then we'll play Assassin's Creed. Although, are we already playing Assassin's Creed? Not sure. What items do I have? A lot of good ingredients. Oh, we got cup noodles. I'm very much looking forward to Assassin's Creed over the summer. It's been a while since I've played any of them, and it'll be nice to just do some Assassinate. I actually quite like Assassin's Creed. I haven't played in a while. I've finished 1, 2, 2.2. I never finished Revelations. And
The
then
war is won, yet they continue harvesting for soldiers.
Now that you mention it,
so that's about as far as I've made it. I haven't done 3. I haven't done anything past that.
Good, Prince Noctis.
Yeah, Perseverance
that
landed.
This thing?
It
It's a
was
cactuar figurine.
a butt pucker moment.
Really like cactuars.
It is the Professor.
You can buy them in different places and in different
I'm
colors.
doing all right,
I wanna
Lexi.
finish
I'm
the
doing all
collection,
right.
But I still need a yellow one and a blue one.
How are you
I
today?
guess you wouldn't have
Hope
seen
you're having
them
a
at any
good day, my
shops.
friend.
Have you?
Oh, sorry, no. I never paid attention to them before.
Oh, well, of course you wouldn't.
But I will from now on. If I see the colors you're missing, I'll grab them for you.
Okay, we're gonna get him cactuettes.
Thank you.
Doing all right today. We were hanging out with the boy band.
It would be nice if we could find some way to track down the cactuars for him.
Gotta say,
It is
though,
definitely
it's a pretty
Friday,
grown-up
and that's a
hobby for
good
little
thing.
guy.
Perhaps we could survey some shops while we're still in Lucis.
The day is
like a
almost
plan.
over.
Let's do
That is good. That is a good day. My day is just getting going. It is 8:46 a.m. round about where I am. I'm getting a new washer and dryer today. We were supposed to get it Monday, so we've had the other one uninstalled all week. We haven't been able to wash any clothes. We were getting down to the dregs around about the old homestead. 2:46 p.m. So 14:46. Nice. Middle end of the day. Guessing UK?
You
Based
know,
on that.
we did struggle a bit without you.
Oh, yeah?
Portugal.
Get the fire going.
You could have just cast a spell.
Kinda overkill, don't you think?
Hopeless. Next time I'll show you hacks how it's done. The Imperial High Command.
Hey, Yuki! Temporally appropriate greetings, my most excellent friend.
Heard the same.
Welcome
That
in.
guy's got some nerve.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a little bit of a thing. I'm waiting for insurance to call me back. So there's a couple of calls that I might actually have to take today. But if insurance calls me back, I'm going to have to go and deal with that. I mean, it's fine. Like, I'm pretty sure it's fine. It's probably not even going to be worth, like, making a real claim. But it'll be all right. I'm sure it's going to be just fine. All right. I was going to make a purchase. They let me. I guess I should just go get on the boat.
It was so amazing. Sounds like somebody's in lure. Not that far. Though I wouldn't mind talking. If only he'd stay still for a moment.
Oh god, all 880 moons, like it's so fun, but on the other hand, there's 880 of them. Which is not an easy thing to pull off.
Till next time.
So we're in Lucis. Oh, so you're just in the first world. You can't even get them all on your first go through, right? You can't get every moon on your first go through. You actually have to beat the game at least once. You have to beat the last Bowser at least once, and then it opens up a ton more moons. So you have to do it that way first. All right, let's get on the boat. You actually have to defeat the game first before you can get them all. Yeah. Now, I mean, you can do that in a day, right? Beating Bowser the first time through, you can do that in a day. It only takes 5-6 hours, maybe a little bit longer than that. But you can. I can almost do it in one sitting. The speed run's like right at an hour, so it's very doable.
Ready to set sail.
All tissue, baby. Big city, here we come.
And then the rest of it takes a while. A game that I know stuff about. Yay! Yes, we're going to Alticia. I don't know if I'm going to do an 880. I am trying to do a 503. $880 moons is a lot of moons to try to get. And I'm not someone that really feels like they have to be a completionist in video games. Like, there are certain, like, milestones that I'm into, but, like, I don't know if I'm in there for 100. For 100%. Technically, there are an infinite number of moons in Mario. You can get 999 plus. But, like, 880 is considered to be all the moons. And the boys, we heading down. I'm gonna take a secret boat.
Look, Prince Noctis, even the marshal came to say goodbye.
Gotta say bye to Luna.
I guess it's goodbye for now.
The Regalia is already waiting below deck.
There's something that you can get, you must get. So that's basically being a completionist. I don't know, that's just not up my alley, really.
Something I gotta get off
Oh,
my
it's the old
chest.
boys.
What's that?
It's
I'm
trauma
sorry.
time.
Sorry I wasn't there for your father. I swore an oath to protect the king, but I wasn't strong
This is
enough
15.
to uphold it.
This is the most recently released one that isn't remake.
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
You want all that stuff right now. Yeah, they still got to boot it up. Right? They still got to boot up overnight and do all the system checks and things.
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
Well, it'll happen, Waff. It'll happen. We'll get there.
Do.
It'll get there.
Even if they can't
We got
solve your
a
problem,
couple of images yesterday.
you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell.
You got to tell your homies what's going on. You got to stay in a good relationship with your homies.
Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't trust but one of them to be my bodyguard
Trust 'em
anyway.
Always.
They're more like my homies.
You can never have too many tools. Here, learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well.
Thank you.
Just remember, it's a destructive force that doesn't discriminate. I suggest putting someone in charge of it.
Are we putting someone in charge? All right. Well, then I guess we're going on the boat. Do we go in the water to get on the boat? Is there not a thing to board the boat?
Just remember, it's a destructive force that doesn't discriminate. I suggest putting someone in charge of it.
Waiting for an invitation? Get your asses on board.
I mean, we're working on that. Go across the bridge.
Hey!
Anyone
Your
leveling up?
Majesty!
Good morning, Van.
What's up?
Welcome in.
Please,
Temporal appropriate greetings,
come
my
back
most
soon.
excellent friend.
We need our king!
Yeah. Count on it.
Has he been coronated yet? Is he actually the king? I don't know if that counts yet. Well, howdy. It's a big howdy to you there, Van. Boy, howdy. Oh, we level up? Nobody leveled up. Sand Kingdom. I've started the the FF15 movie like 4 times and I've never actually. Every time I try to just sit down and watch it, my wife has something for me to go do. So it's been, I haven't quite been able to do it. If you're the crown prince, I think you have to still be coronated in order to become the king. Now I don't know what their succession rules are. They're like the order of succession. But you're like, excuse me, you're like the acting king at that point. The crown prince. You're not the king yet. Have to actually get the crown. Sand Kingdom's real fun, Yuki, especially since it's all frozen over first. You'll see that. And you gotta fix that. I always try to go for world peace when I'm doing the first part of Bowser. Right, make sure you hit right. You bring peace to all the lands first, and then you move on. That feels like the most complete way to play the game to me. Is before you go beat Bowser, you got to bring peace to all the lands first. Oh, the load time. I would be very surprised
The
if I do not
wedding day
purchase Mario Golf.
arrives, but alas, without the bride.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy Mario Golf.
We've come
The
for
one that I'm
Hydreigon.
most excited for, though, is Project Triangle Strategy. I was playing the demo for that. It is so
Merely my duty.
cool.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead the Imperial army must be a battle in and of itself. You've spoken to Lady Lunafreya.
Exactly, Wafu. Exactly. Those are all the
That
questions that just ran through my mind. They're
obstinate
not in control of their kingdom,
Stand
so
in the
he's...
way, while you
acting
rush
king
off
in
to
exile?
slay the Hydreigon for your poor sister's sake.
Oh, Sammy's going to drop some knowledge on us. She's from
I
a
know
place
the
where they have
price
royalty.
of the Covenant.
You stop being the leader when you're dead, or your nation state no longer exists. Gain entry to Accordo. Wait, are we driving a boat now?
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altisha, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone is a foreign sensation.
Then to think
Bye.
this is where we were headed to begin
Country
with.
we're in.
We've been through a lot.
Hello, country we're
And
going
there's
to.
still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves. Can't let Lady
Boo.
Lunafreya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed, her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Lunafreya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no
So
faith
is he
that
the king? I
ruthless
think he's the
stop short of
he is the
our
pretender to the throne.
Without
That's the
ring,
word. He is the pretender
crystal's
to the
no more
throne.
than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Lunafreya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altisha.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
Unless they have
You know,
sat
I
them.
was
Well, they
thinking
did
back
kill
to
the
our
king.
encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
It's very
I
complicated.
remember.
Let's just say it's
He lost his
complicated.
old one in the invasion, but in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how
He
a
has
son of
unlimited
Tenebrae
power.
suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have
Conqueror.
happened
We're just
to
gonna
him.
go with Conqueror.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's.
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as
He
the
does
power
still
of
have a
kings?
claim,
I cannot say for
but
sure.
I think that makes him the
My
pretender
doubts.
because it'd be kind of like
Ravus wears the
it'd be kind of
sword,
like
yet doesn't
Bonnie Prince Charlie in Scotland.
For all his newfound
Right,
powers,
he's not the king.
still the Chancellor's
But-
lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
Then he becomes the
might help if we
pretender to
knew what he was
the
after.
throne. It
Can say. What are the odds?
And
the
that's
Empire
why
will
we
crash
don't
the
have
pool
kings
party
in
with
America.
Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing.
they killed a
And do
god.
so again.
But we beat him to the big guy. Thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Sometimes it helps. Like when he called off his army and let us escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
He was
Well,
still a
feels
creep.
like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon
I
we'll
feel like
see him
they've
again?
been luring
Certainly
really
hope
hard here,
not.
but I can't take
Not
them
your
seriously
type.
because they're just sitting
no
on a
love
boat.
lost for phonies.
As Gladio said, his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest.
Been doing a big lore here.
And when he does come to our aid,
Big lord.
I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, can't argue with that.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah.
They really like the old king. They're not a big fan of the new king. The new king is trying to govern the country from
It was
Germany,
his heritage.
and
Is that what
my
is trying
dad
to take
said.
a second wife, and they don't like that.
Carrying a royal
Yeah, so
line
that's creating some
ain't
major
a task to be
issues.
taken lightly.
Hopefully we don't have
For
any
a
viewers from
small
Thailand, because I'm
thing,
going to Legesse
that
Majesty
ring
all
can
over this
sure
bitch
weigh
today.
heavy.
If I
After
have
he
to.
became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a falling out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of the trip.
You did?
I was
They don't
told
justify the
that you
monarchy.
stayed in
They
touch.
just kind of sit there
We buried the
and
hatchet
look
years
good.
later.
Right? The people
Never
govern the
talked
country, and if the
face-to-face
monarch ever
again.
tried to influence politics,
Shoulda
they'd
paid
get
a
rid of
visit
him.
while I had the chance. Well, no use
Because they're good
dwelling
for
on it now.
tourism. And they're good for business.
Got the regalia in the hold, but y'all gonna stay in Altissia for a good while, right?
Yes, we believe so.
In that case, I'll tune her up for y'all.
Yeah, you
Not
got
that
to
I'll
feel
have
them
much
in.
to
There's a
do,
lot of
though.
those in the game.
Well, with
It's in the
Cindy looking after
upper
the old girl,
right-hand corner.
If you say she's
It's like
good, she must be great.
one block over this
she
way and
was
one block
never
down.
afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
A hard childhood.
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though.
And it hurt. Hurt
And
something
to
fierce.
hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Not at all. She's always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
Now, you must have seen
She's
your
learned
fair share of
to accept.
Altissia by now.
Yeah,
Oh, we got a kitty cat.
only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Big old city.
Big. Okay.
Well,
She technically gets
It
to
ain't the
dismiss
Crown
Parliament,
City.
but like
Different.
you could get rid of her and have an elected
You'll see for
president.
yourself.
It would do the same thing.
Foreign lands, so
Not elected in the sense that America elects its president, but like
change the
Parliament would
scenery oughta
select
do you
someone
good.
to fulfill that role as the head of
Well,
state.
I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Altissia now, right?
We'll be there in no
And that's
time.
what Germany does.
Nice having the wind at our backs.
She doesn't push through the bill, right? She just gives her
All
assent.
work and no play?
Makes Ignis a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you, too.
Though you're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey, now.
Westcomb ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yep, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something.
Or some
Go and see for
bullshit.
yourselves.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or Mago.
Yeah, but all of that is like wink, wink, nudge, nudge
You
stuff.
count on Old West.
It's like,
He'll chew your ears off.
The government issued a statement promising that the reasons behind awakening the Hydrian would be clarified in the ceremonial address.
Got a signal.
Delivering the address will be Lady Lunafreya, who was previously reported dead. This will mark her first public appearance since the violence that befell the signing ceremony.
Lady Lunafreya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
yeah, too bad we're not quite to that point yet, Waff. I for one, do welcome the benevolent dictatorship of our robot overlords, but we're not quite to that point yet. Nate, are we on a water bridge now? Well, this is a pretty land. It's basically Venice. It's Final Fantasy Venice. I like it. It's pretty.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
Nice. I'm old school like that.
Prepared in advance.
Could say that. 30-odd years ago.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Lucky us, huh?
Yeah, the old guys. I appreciate old guy Sid. He's crusty and reminds me of my grandfather. Yep, it's definitely Fantasy Venice. Can confirm. Nope, that's not the way to go. Shouldn't he be parking the boat somewhere? So we can take a
What's
tour.
next? Immigration?
What do you mean? There's still more?
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit?
I'm here to overthrow. Sid,
it's
what is
all
our
yours.
purpose here?
Hey, didn't we just... Well, we're here to visit a joint. Maga is the name.
Maga.
Never heard of it. Unless you're referring to the alternate entry program.
Yeah, that's the one.
In which case, you may pay the levy directly to
Oh, we bribing. We bribing them, y'all.
This amount should suffice.
We bribing them.
Oh, what a racket. This is your trip. You cough up the cash.
Sid reimbursed him $3,000 from the party's funds. That's fair. I mean, we did just bribe our way into a country.
You want to check Wescom's place out?
Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we better
some
start
tea.
looking now.
Lovely. We're in the city. Let's find the bar. I bet it's over there where that marker
Sid
is.
wasn't kidding. It is big.
Crowded, too.
Let's take a look inside.
This guy sells
They're
vuvuzelas.
extending the exhibit for Lady Lunafreya's wedding dress. The Vivian Westwood?
Oh
But
my.
wasn't that a memorial for her passing? Well, now it's a memorial for her safe return. Let's go see it while we still can.
Oh, could that be the dress we read about in the papers?
Doubtless.
Paper with rice in
Designer's
the
name
oven.
is the same.
Want to
What?
check it out?
That depends on the groom.
What
Might still
what is
be a
what
sore
is
spot.
that?
What with his wedding getting
Filled
called
paper
off.
with
Who says we
rice.
can't call it back on? It can still happen.
Philo
True
paper?
enough. Let's keep an eye out for it.
Like
What?
what? See the wedding dress. Paprika. Rice with paprika?
Hello, boys. Feel free to browse at your leisure.
Oh, all sorts of things we could buy.
Thank you very much.
Well, thank you for you coming here and checking things out today. It's very nice. Now we're looking for the bar. This is a very lovely town. So we've been to basically Havana. We're in Venice. We started off in.
Seems everyone is
I don't
making for
even
the
know.
shop.
We have to be up. Right, the crossing is up. What a complicated and poorly laid out city, however. Beautiful. Complicated and poorly laid out. We're trying to get over there. Okay. It's a Greek lasagna. Do they have an incentive to do it? No. Are they allowed to? Maybe. Probably. Maybe. I don't know. Outer Space Treaty of 67 is complicated. Could they deliver one for NASA? Yes.
Stinking
Could they?
hot.
I mean, they probably could do one all on their own. But is there an incentive for it right now? No.
They spared no expense on the dress. I'm glad I caught it when
I mean, they could put together a
prince is
a
still-
data package on their own
The
to
people
try to
have
figure out the
spoken.
exact things
Good
they
to
want
know
to
the
figure
prince
out.
isn't completely forgotten.
The Vivian Westwood.
One hell of a crowd.
And that's the dress.
You're not
My
supposed to see the
word.
dress until the day you get married. Come on, man.
Everyone looks so happy. And it's all because of this one dress.
Yeah.
Real glad for you that Lady Lunafreya's safe and sound.
Well, that settles it. You gotta make it happen. Become a symbol of the peace.
Gotta make it happen.
After we tie up all the loose ends, let's think about the ceremony.
A fine idea.
There's so many loose ends to wrap up.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
Why would you not want to marry her? Like, for reals, though.
Shop till you drop.
Alright, that should level us up. It's underneath us, isn't it? Sure is. Okay, well, how do we get down? If I was actually Altair, I'd just jump. She may be bland, but she seems like she would be a decent wife.
Hey, Noct! You see that?
What about it?
How about the cafe in the brochure?
That's true. Like, she always knows when you're going to do bad things.
Flavor of the day is...
So, wine-based gelato. There's nothing wrong with a full-time job. I would like my wife to have a full-time job. Okay, we gotta go down the stairs. How do I get down?
Everyone here's so stylish. We're stuck in travel black.
Why not try
Well, they
wearing
already
your
knew
official
each other.
Lucian battle gear with pride?
You might even become a real trendsetter around here.
Like, they already knew each other. They've known each other for a long time. I'm pretty sure he already actually loves her.
So what next?
At least that's the impression that I get. Okay, we need downstairs. Stairs to go down. But I also get the feeling that, like, being Oracle kind of happens when it happens.
What do you feel like?
Like, those things, like, they come when they come. And the rest of the time, you just kind of are living your life. Ah, here's some stairs.
The city's quite lovely at twilight.
Yeah, but there's something lonely about it, too.
Sorry, got a text I had to respond to real quick. Alright, let's continue down the stairs. Go to our buddy Enzo's. No, not Enzo, Westcomb. We'll go to Westcomb's. Oh, Food Emporium. He's got a little bar over there. Magoo. We have a shattered timepiece. Could go a long way out. Well, I mean, what's his face here also has powers. I think powers aren't like that rare of a thing in this universe. Verve WX. Take a little gondola.
Gondola! Care for a ride?
Music's a bop. Look at that dude just straight up lounging there. Straight lounging.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Fantastico. I mean, he's also a king. That's also a full-time job. I don't think it's quite as complicated as you might be trying to make it. Well, yeah, and then but remember, their kid's also going to be the crown prince. So, you're the wrong one. The car is the regalia. Oh my god, I need over there. Just need to cross to here.
It's nice to not have to kill anything.
It is nice to not have to kill things. This is true. Like the royal regalia, the things that you put on to make you all fancy bitch.
Splendid. Where are we off to?
The next one. The floating market. The Mad Coup. It was already written there. I should have just gone there to begin with. This piano reminds me of Simple and Clean. I mean, it is one of the major things you do in video games. So commit murders.
Any ideas for accommodation?
Gentlemen,
It has been a pleasure. Hey, we found it. It's a lot of XP we just got.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in.
Hey,
What's
bud.
Kamarma, as you've gathered? My word, you've grown, little prince.
That's a
so
fancy
this
dude.
is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far? You doubtless have many questions, so ask away.
This country is a part of the Empire, isn't it?
Oh, you're wary. I understand. But there's no need to jump
We
at
gotta
every
govern
shadow.
ourselves.
Just be aware that the terms of our independence grant the Empire free reign to come and go as they please.
We'll bear that in mind.
It's admittedly a one-sided arrangement. Most everything we do requires Niflheim's permission.
But...
And they wouldn't knowingly permit the Oracle to appear before the public. How our government spun that is quite a mystery.
They're very sneaky. That's how. It is sneak.
Has anything changed with Leviathan?
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother.
Ooh, that's
in preparation
fancy.
for the rite. Ah, but on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile
think it might go
emergency
poorly.
provisions. This begs the question: if they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed?
Because they kind of suck.
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is to be trusted, absolutely.
That's true. If
Where
you beat
is
Yozora,
Lady
you do get a
Freya?
crystal regalia.
In the
So I
city
guess you get a
somewhere.
like
But
a
no
little
one has
crystal
caught so
version
much
of
as a glimpse of
the
her.
car.
The media has been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
Getting some lore.
So you see lots of Nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think
So
much of it.
Yozora was the
Though
original
High
model
Commander
of
did cause a stir when he showed up
Noctis.
the other day.
is what is my understanding.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival fuels rumors that
But
they
then
will
they
next
changed
come
things
to
up a little
Altissia.
bit.
The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as well.
They want everything.
Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Yes,
Thanks.
I do.
Appreciate it.
My dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Ah, you've an ear for gossip.
I like how I'm just rolling around in Assassin's Creed cosplay. I'm sorry, I can't take
I
her
won't
guards
waste your
seriously.
time.
They've got the funny hats.
My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of the Accordo Protectorate.
You should know, we have Lady Lunafreya in our care.
That's good. Thank you.
And the Empire demands we surrender her.
What?
Yet I am loath to acquiesce unless we stand to profit. Hence I've come to discuss terms with the King of Lucis. If you've a mind to talk,
Nomura's
come
head
to my
is
estate.
a strange and wonderful place,
She
but it
can
is
be oblique
impenetrable.
at the best of times, but I assure you, her heart is in
I don't
the
even
right
think
place.
Nomura.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even think Nomura
At
knows
any
what's in
rate, you must
Nomura's
be
head
weary from
half
your
the
journey.
time.
Might I suggest you seek your beds for now and ponder matters anew in the morning?
Yeah, I think we'll do just that.
She doesn't rub shoulders with the Empire by choice. Everybody knows she wants independence.
It's the fan. It's the. I think I said earlier.
ready
It's
to
the
take a
fancy bitch
cruise?
stuff that makes them fancy bitches. That seems about right. It's like it's their fancy hat, their fancy cape, their big stick. It's the regalia. I have regalia. It's called academic regalia. I put it on, and that turns me into a fancy bitch. It's a big purple robe with a big fancy
Hey
pink
there.
purple hat.
Have a good look.
Oh, he sells fishes and stuff. Well, let's get all sorts of fancy things. We like sweet potatoes. We love garlic. Gotta have pepper.
Come back anytime.
I think that's where we're going. Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. Just hanging out with my bros. You know, that's the best part of this game, is the hanging out with my bros. Sometimes you just want to hang out with your bros. I miss hanging out with my bros. I miss my bros. I'm gonna get to hang out with my boo. But I don't get to hang out with my bros. Oh no, I mean, obviously it's got like the fantasy dust sprinkled all up on it, but it's good design. I mean, sometimes they're a little bit obtuse, but good designs. Yeah, we just drive the regalia. Although apparently you can turn the regalia into an airplane, so... Actually, they're just going to turn the regalia into the gummy ship. Yeah, I've just barely touched. I've played like a couple of hours of Final Fantasy 12, and the designs is, let's just say it's aesthetic. Let's go with that. Highly aesthetic. The music is super relaxing, and I haven't had any coffee today. Final Fantasy 11 was an MMO.
Fantastic.
Like 14's an MMO.
Need a ride back.
And it's been closed for a while now, so it's not like you can go
What
back.
about it?
I mean, I think you can play it, but it's not easy to play these days. It kind of came to an end. It's like the original Guild Wars that way.
Gentiana.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Yeah, it's a dead MMO. Oh, we can revisit past memories.
Greetings.
I mean, yes.
Could crash right here.
Ditto.
Also, I just have to say $500. Good lord, that's a lot of money. Report card. Straight D's. Well, half of us leveled up. Looking at you, Ignis Prompto.
Hey, this one's pretty good.
That one is
I
good.
know.
Save that.
I dig it too.
Well taken.
Not a good picture.
Maybe I can make a living out of this.
Bro.
We ought to hold on to this one.
No, we shan't. We shan't hold on to that one. Alright, how many AP do I have? I've got 14. I think that means there's not much I can actually do. Everything needs 24 or more. $11 wasn't super popular. I knew people that really enjoyed 11. It's not as popular as 14 is. 14 is super popular. Gain AP for catching fish. But 14 was super popular. Is super popular. It's probably the best MMO on the market these days. I've bounced off of it every time I've tried to pick it up. I think I'm just not in an MMO headspace right now. I think I'm in a play through the backlog headspace. Too bad I can't buy anything. Head to the First Secretary's estate.
Well, guess we need to go talk to Camellia.
Yeah, like we have any other option.
There's no telling how events will unfold. Let us prepare before making our way.
Yeah, she can sit tight a while.
Splendid.
Yeah,
Where are we off
those the ones people talk about. The ones before 7, Every now and then you hear 4 get talked about. Not really as much 5 and 6. 1, 2, and 3 weren't even really released in the West. Okay, where is the
Gentlemen,
estate?
it has been a pleasure.
Genshin has some good waifus. Let's not ignore that fact. Do love some good waifus. You're actually playing 4 right now? Well, not right now, but in general. Yeah. I mean, it's a classic old school game. And the waifus are the way you show your game off. I would say that I don't think Genshin's an MMO. At least when I've played it, it doesn't feel like an MMO to me. In some ways it presents like it, but it just seems like a gacha RPG. Of course, I haven't gotten to any of the stuff that you can do multiplayer yet, so maybe that's a me problem. I haven't played Genshin in probably 2 months though. It's such a pretty town. Look at this town, it's so pretty. Quartiere Ministeriale.
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Alright, we gotta get up and across.
Iris is truly a caring soul.
Like you. No wonder you get along like wildfire.
I don't know the Titus meme line. Like I don't think I've gotten far enough into 10 to really know what the meme laugh is. Oh, we have all the lightning we can handle. Yes, let us carry on. The Accordo Protectorate, an island nation known for the beauty of its waterbound capital Alticia. Though annexed by the Empire in the war 150 years ago, it retains its own government. It's time for some tense negotiations between sovereigns. Although technically she's not a sovereign, she's just a leader. He is a sovereign.
Thank you for coming.
Pretend to be a king.
No sweat. First things first.
I'm the realist.
Thanks for coming to greet us in person.
It's the least I could do for a king. Wescom didn't extend me an invitation, so I decided to extend my own. Though circumstances have changed, both the king and the oracle are finally in Alticia.
You said that you have Luna in your care. Doesn't that pose a risk to your nation?
Is the king concerned for our relations with the Empire? But it's true.
Yeah.
The oracle is a risk. One we are
Trying to be as
prepared to
diplomatic
shed
as
with.
possible here.
Whether we do so depends on you. Now, let me ask some questions of my own. Why does the oracle seek to awaken the Hydrian?
I'm gonna be truthful with her.
She wants to forge a covenant so I can receive Leviathan's blessing.
The answer I wanted to hear. And yet, king or not, it can't be a simple affair for you to receive a god's blessing. Let me be frank. The potential chaos worries me.
It worries me too.
You know better than most what took place in Lucis with Archean. Tell me, what happened?
Maybe a little cheeky.
The big guy woke up and went on a trip.
Really? A mild way to put it. It will most likely come to war. However, I don't care to host a battle on my soil. The gods in the Empire be damned.
Would be a disaster if a battle took place in the city.
Indeed.
It's too nice to fight
we must
here.
be prepared to evacuate our citizens.
Too nice to have a fight here.
No doubt about it.
We're in the midst of making plans, and it was to discuss your involvement in them that I called you here.
You called a king? You
Without
dare call a
further
king
ado,
here.
let us talk terms. If you wish to hold the right, you must ensure my citizens' safety and aid in their evacuation.
Sure. Let's do that.
All right. I'll do as you ask.
I'm pleased to hear it. As long as the people's safety is assured, I have no qualms with your right. And that is not all. Once the right has begun, I will not be accountable for what follows. You are on your own.
I mean, that's probably fair.
Not a problem. We know how to take care of ourselves.
Thank you. I'm sorry we cannot do more, but as I'm sure you are aware, few armies can stand against the might of the Imperial fleet.
We are aware of that, because
that
we
is all
failed as
to
well.
the terms. To review, you are to ensure our citizens' safety and engage the Empire. Do we have an agreement?
It is accorded.
All right.
So be it. It is
Let's
accorded.
fight together as allies.
Allies? Such a vote of confidence. Well, you can trust us to do our part.
Well, good.
And keep the Oracle safe.
I'm glad you can at least hold to your word.
A final warning, though I doubt it'll come to it. My duty is to my citizens. Should any harm befall them, there will be a reckoning. For both King and Oracle.
Well, then maybe we need to get the people out of here.
All right. You do what you must for your people.
You're just like your father.
What do you mean, like my father?
Sometimes I can't tell whether you're sharp or dull.
Madam, it's time.
Assign 3 of your own for the evacuation effort. Whom you choose is up to you.
Oh my.
According to our intel, the Imperial fleet will be 4 warships strong.
Only 4 ships?
Steel yourselves for a full-scale battle.
It's not really a fleet. That's
I
like
have confidence you will do
a
well
squadron.
by us. And you can expect the same in return.
Yeah, she is basically Angela Merkel. She's Angela Merkel with an American accent.
I can't promise something I can't help.
Of course. You certainly opened up to them, though.
What can I say? I have a soft spot for the young and tragic.
It's like Massachusetts.
They've lost Regis.
Not like a full
They've
masshole,
lost
but
the crystal.
like a normal Massachusetts accent. It's definitely not British.
Was it so long ago the last oracle was taken from them? We've seen the Empire go mad these 10-odd years.
The Day of the Right. I mean, that doesn't sound like any of them to me. None of them. That sounds like an American accent. Like Massachusetts, maybe Chicago. Although not really Midwestern-y. Maybe like Washington State?
During the rite, we must see to it the Empire does not harass Leviathan.
Gonna be tough to pull off before the king receives her power.
And with 3 of us on evacuation detail.
Indeed, the best we can realistically do is to help the Hydrian help herself.
What kind of help you talking about?
Just like Titan, the Empire will seek to immobilize Leviathan.
Ah, with the harpoon things?
If we can dislodge them from the goddess, she will have a fighting chance.
Sounds good in theory, but don't push it. It's pointless, unless you can get that blessing.
Definitely need the blessing.
Stay flexible, stay alert.
All right.
Be like water.
Deal.
It's like a power gondola. Oh, nope, we're not getting off here. Lunafreya Nox Fleuret. Though Noctis and Lunafreya have not met in 12 years since the imperial conquest of Tenebrae, they've maintained a correspondence all the while by means of a notebook passed
If worse
betwixt
comes
the two
to
of them.
worse, you can threaten to throw the trident into the sea. Then they'll listen. In the meantime, it will be
I have a very neutral accent
better
most of the
than
time.
Oracle herself.
Even though I live in the American South, right? I live in the confluence of
shall
two
reclaim it at the
distinct
Remember, you'll be under
accents,
Imperial
right? So
watch.
is it like a deep country accent?
Right.
And to the
Think
north
of
of
it
us,
as
and to
a
the south of us, we got the
necessary
Cajun
evil
accent. And
in
right,
order
and there's
to
a small
forge
belt where
the
I live in,
covenant.
where they essentially cancel out, and we just have kind
I
of
am
a
in your debt.
flat, normal speaking pattern.
Once it's over, you may go as you please, but you do so without our protection.
So be it.
You'd better get going.
The more tired I get, or the more inebriated I get, it'll oddly enough, a Texas accent starts to come out, kind of a westerny Texas accent. That bitch doing a betray. If there was like a standard American accent, that would be what mine is. Like when I travel around, people are like, "Wait, you're from Louisiana? Why don't you have an accent?" Like, just because I'm from Baton Rouge, where the accents cancel out. Get the people out of here.
Noct, you in position?
Yep.
Don't forget the plan.
You guys too?
Of course.
Talk about a crowd. Like the
Keep
whole
it
city's
moving.
come to watch.
Alright, what am I supposed to be doing is the real question. There's nothing wrong with the German accent. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed outfit actually kind of blends in. Oracle doing Oracle things.
Dear friends, I stand before you today with little hope the words I speak shall reach beyond these walls. For slowly but surely,
It's in the game.
the light fades from our world.
It's actually
and
in the
as
game.
it does, the shadows shall loom ever longer until
I'm
all
playing on the
succumbs
PlayStation,
to the
so it
darkness.
actually has to be in the game.
Darkness that evokes terror, hatred, and sorrow in the hearts of men. The ashes of Lucis. A dream of peace, twisted into a nightmare of death and destruction, claiming innumerable lives and leaving myriad souls to suffer.
Luna.
Yet I beg you, do not surrender to despair. Have faith, for our gods watch over us. By their blessings, by the stars that light the heavens above,
Our world will be delivered from the
perils of the dark. I stand before you here in Altissia to call upon Leviathan, goddess of the seas.
She's going to get the Leviathan.
Spirit of the deep. By the sacred rite, I will commune with the Hydrian.
So y'all might want to get the
first,
hell out of here.
I offer you my solemn vow. On my
They don't particularly have happy
I will
endings.
not rest until the darkness is banished from our world.
The best you can hope for is like
and the light
melancholy.
is restored.
I mean, you win, but at what cost?
Bless you all.
Love that bittersweet taste. Phone's ringing.
Knocked. The Empire's here.
They're here.
I can see him.
Dropships are closing in on the port. Look for a vantage point to approach them.
Okay, look after the citizens.
We got them covered. So, it begins.
So it begins. I forgot that their ships were going to be airships and not water ships. Oops. Guess we're just going to have to fight them. I think his voice has always been relatively deep. Covenants, rites by which the Oracle rouses the slumbering gods and entreats their aid. I have a general positive idea of Lunafreya, but I don't know. I just don't know enough about her yet. Also, how long is this game? Oh no!
It is I, Lunafreya, blood of the Oracle. Goddess of the seas, I beseech you, enter into this covenant that the king might reclaim the stone.
Oh, it's angry. Rich pile of bony flesh, ignorant of that which governs all, comes to entreat with me.
The Hydrian has awoken.
Civilians?
Almost there. We'll join you when we're done. The Empire has the Hydrian surrounded. Hurry, Noct.
I'm on it.
Then the rite's already begun.
Most likely.
Time to lend the Hydrian a hand.
Yeah, this one is press 0. Press the O. We need to heal. Want to fight? We fight. All of the summons die to give them a happy ending. Guessing I probably shouldn't be fighting everybody. It just seems like I'm supposed to be doing this. What is a lowly ephemeral speck know of all creation?
I know what you must know. That the King of Kings is to drive the darkness from our star.
Of course she has a trident. That's the way you do this. Blasphemous ingrates, all men, quick to forget the ages their goddess stood watch.
It is in receiving mercy that men offer praise, and in shedding grace that the gods solicit worship.
Yet this profane speck speaks her king heresies before a goddess, insufferable sacrilege.
I vow, the king will prove himself worthy.
Well, I mean, because you say it. If not, then the feeding shall begin. It shall not end until every last speck is devoured. So let the covenant be full. Heaven and earth, high and deep, birth and return. That's not good.
Noct. Prompto's headed your way.
But what about you guys?
We'll wait below. There's only room for two.
Noct, jump! What?
No time for questions!
Leap. I'm going for a leap. I mean, I'm here. I'm... No time for questions. Jump. It takes me 4 attempts to do it. Oh yeah. Definitely a game that needs the subtitles.
New ride we borrowed from the Nifs. This will get us in close.
Serious?
Is it a flying lance?
I'll get as close as I can. Then it's up to you.
All right. Won't be long.
It was important to do the leap. The leap, as I'll tell you.
I knew we'd go places. Not again.
Not making this easy.
Hold on tight.
Well, I did that poorly. Oh, are we going in? Nope.
Noct, can you reach?
New ride we borrowed from the Mills. Even better. Even better. Doing a negotiate.
I need your power.
She didn't like it. I just got yeeted. Ow. So I gotta fight this thing. That was some hardcore parkour is what that was. Uh-oh. I got a bad feeling about this.
So the only way you'll help me is if I take you down?
Yep. Stop being a bitch. boss fight. Uh-oh, that's not good. I died? No, didn't quite die. But I am in stasis. We need an ether. Ah! It's not good. We definitely need a potion. We're in danger. I could use a point warp. Yeah, restore my stuff. This game has a lot going for it. It also has a lot that's questionable. Oh, we got yeeted. So the question becomes, how do I actually beat this thing? Do I just like chip away at it? Am I just doing a chip away? I've never finished watching RWBY. Really, never finished it. Gotten like halfway through it. That's a big oof. Can I swim? I do swim. Music slaps. I can't say that I'm in the fandom for just about anything, because fandoms in general are just the worst. Doing a lot of warp strike. What we're doing. That's how this works, I guess. Oh no. I attacked too much. I attacked too much! Oh no, I'm in trouble. I got greedy, yeah. I got greedy, I got yeeted. I don't know. This boss fight feels like a one-trick pony. Yeah, you barely do damage. Let's see what the trick is here, shall we? Is there a trick here? I'm the right level. So you warp strike, and once you warp strike to it, you just attack. All right, yeah. All right. I mean, hopefully that well, that went poorly. Ow. Jesus. Can I? Why won't it let me point warp? Well, that didn't accomplish what I was hoping to accomplish. Trying to get the armature on. Yeah, it's actually not a QTE. Apparently. So it's like you're supposed to warp in and try to do damage as quickly as possible while you're falling. Something like that. Why? What? Why? Why won't it let me do damage? This is a very tedious battle. It's a very tedious battle, yes. Apparently I don't have any armature. very tedious battle. And I'm out of magic. Awesome. At least I don't need magic to point for. Not really, I don't think. I don't really think I'm doing damage. Alright, is there nowhere else to point warp to? Oh! I don't think I'm really supposed to do. No, I think we did. I think we did. I think that was it. I don't think you actually have to kill the thing. You just have to do enough damage to make it go away.
Now, about that ring. On second thought, you let him have it. And do remind him about the crystal.
Oh, Prince, your bride awaits!
I will pass the ring to the rightful king.
Yeah, she did.
Is fulfilled,
stabbed but no blood.
all enthralled to darkness shall know peace.
It's rated T for teen. A little bit, you know. It was a magical stab, not a knifey stab.
You first.
You know, a magic stab, not a knifey stab. Oh, we got the trident. I keep expecting it to go into the oh, what is it? The Final Fantasy music with the piano there. Oh, the game seems a little loud. Do we have new power? Can I, so I can fly now? Oh, here's the quick time event. We knocked its wing off. Apparently we fly now. Ah, so it OP'd us. I got it. We all of a sudden became very OP. I mean, we are fighting a god, so yeah. Yeah, we charged up our lasers. Oh, we broke another wing. I mean, this is kind of a dick move of the god, but that's what the god wanted. So... it wants it, it gets it. I think we're using our Keyblade against it. No, I'm not. Yeah, the battle got interesting all of a sudden. Mostly because I'm OP. Well, previously it was like jump around, try not to die. Hope you do enough damage. Now it's like, let's fight a god. If you're gonna fight a god, you gotta have either a whole lot of people helping you, or enough power to actually do the fight. So we've killed Lunafreya anyway. Well, let's kill the Leviathan right back. Someone tries to kill you, you try to kill him right back. Them's the rules, you know? I mean, someone tries to kill your waifu, you try to kill him right back. Oh no. Did he give up? Pretty sure we've actually defeated it, and it just hasn't like recognized we've done that yet. Oh, charging up my lasers! It's making me quick time event to get out of this. Epic fight, bruh. Epic fight. split it from bow to stern. I think I just killed a god. A+ on offense. Everything else was C. But I'll take A+ on offense.
It's done.
Do we really want to eat that? That looks like it would not taste good. Although, maybe if we barbecue it and put a little bit of eel sauce on it, maybe. I like how they've committed to him looking like Altair. Oh, the land god is like, no, man, he's cool. Nah, fam, he's cool. Help him out. Vinegar, meat tenderizer. You gotta marinate it. Looks like it'd be gamey.
Noctis. Luna?
What's up, girl?
You found your way here. And you found me. A chance to see you once more. Who would have thought?
What do you mean? Why wouldn't you see me?
Because my prayers have been answered. My calling fulfilled.
But that doesn't have to come between us.
You are the one, Noctis. The stars shine for you now.
You are the one.
That which is yours by right shall be restored to you. Do you remember the flowers of Tenebrae? It seems so long ago. You'll find they await you still, looming from hill to vale.
There is no kill like overkill.
Will you be there?
That is truth.
Would that I could join you. But this moment will have to be enough.
I mean, it's even in his name. Neo is the one.
It's not right. All I wanted was to save you.
When the world falls down around you and hope is lost. When you find yourself alone amid a lightless place. Look to the distance.
I don't know if she... I don't know. Maybe died? Probably died? I'm going to say died.
I watch over you always.
I'm going to say died.
Farewell, dear Noctis.
Ah, so she died. All right. So they killed his boo. That's not good. Killed my boo. Just kind of do that.
back
When you
with us.
stare into the abyss stares back. Yeah, Luna, it sure would have been nice
tell
to
the
have
others.
get together, but alas.
Though it may take a bit.
Wait.
You're hurt. Ah, small sacrifice in the greater battle.
So that's how Ignis gets his badass scars.
She has passed.
They did not make episode Luna Freya. Shame on them. Are the episodes worth getting? Should I keep an eye out for a sale and get the rest of the episodes?
Umbra left that for you.
I have them in my I have them on PC, but this game is so intense that I can't play it and stream it at the same time. So there's a lot of story in the episodes. And they're pretty short. So I have this on PC because I wanted to play it with like full HDR and everything. But I can't also stream it at the same time. Oh, so they did the classic thing where you cut the game up and stick things in DLC. Boo those men. So for lore reasons, we probably need to get it. So I'm going to keep an eye out on it. Next time they're on sale, because I think you can usually pick them up for like $2. The movie should have been in the game. The episode should have been in the game. All should have been in the game. Well, they have a tendency to pull those movies. Like, those movies don't fit in there, kind of another thing. So note to self, keep an eye out for DLCs. This put too much necessary plot in the DLC. I have to press next. Leveling up. All right, leveled up. Any good pictures here? I've seen the movie. It would have been an excellent intro to the game. Yeah, but could you imagine an hour and a half of cutscene at the beginning of a game? It's a bit much. It's a bit much. No pictures, sorry. Oh, the heart of a king. Across the water and onto the rails, the royal retinue makes for Graelia, the imperial capital. Their objective, reclaim the crystal that they might reclaim their homeland. However, the ring's weight proves too much for Noctis to bear. All right. Instead of waffling about how in some dream learning how to fight, he could have just had a proper intro. The Dawn of the Future, good ending DLC story. That being episodes Arden, Luna Freya, Noctis, and the Dragoon Girl were all released as a book. Episode Arden exists. You can play Episode Arden. The rest of them, not so much. And there's a book. Didn't know there was a book. A novel. The Dawn of the Future. Yep. There's a book. $15. Yeah, probably worth it. Here's another good question for you. I know they've got like the Pocket Edition. It's basically the same game, but chibi and streamlined, right? Maybe I should have played that. Actually, no, I like this. This is pretty. It's big Final Fantasy. Oh, the Scourge of the Stars. Several weeks later, we're on the train. Come on, ride a train and ride it.
So,
I keep forgetting he's
roll
Altair.
through Tenebrae.
Not before visiting the royal tomb at Cartanica.
So we need to go visit a royal tomb.
You're sure you're up to that?
Is he
The
blind
wounds
now?
have mended. Eyesight's a matter of time.
Alright. So he is blind.
What the hell is wrong with you?
They killed my boo thing. I've lost my
We're not
country.
stopping
My
in
dad's
Tenebrae.
dead.
You need to grow up and get over it.
I am over it. I'm here, aren't I?
Maybe when you're not too busy moping, you
Oh,
can look
everybody's
around
all-
and give a shit about
all emo
someone
now.
worse off than you.
Let go of me.
How's that ring fit you? You rather carry it around than wear it? She gave her life so you could do your duty, not so you could sit around feeling sorry for yourself.
You don't think I know
You
that?
don't!
Aw.
Ignis took one for you too. And for what?
Enough!
They're having difficulties.
You
let's
think
put it
you're a
that way.
king, but you're a coward. Shut
Oh.
up. Don't do this.
I get it, all right? I get it!
Then get a grip. Pull your head out of your ass already.
Craniorectal inversion.
Knocked!
Leave him.
He's had a few weeks. Like, it's time for him to, like... They say several weeks later, so I'm imagining that's, like, a month later. Yes, he can still have grief, but, like... there are other things going around that he does need to deal with. And we're on the train. Free to roam about the train until it pulls into the station. We can't save here.
Hey, we're almost at Cartanica.
Those men in black are spooking me out.
Are those us?
Talk about others.
The one's in power armor. I'm wearing, like, whatever the hell this is. Sometimes you just have to save the world. Yeah, but he's doing it in a very half-ass, half-hearted way.
Not long, dear.
Oh, Gladio didn't like us. Well, I think what we're getting into is a deep philosophical discussion about the needs of the many versus the needs of the few or the one.
I saw the way you were looking.
They made him a king. I think Gladio just needs to take a poop. But he is a king, therefore he has duties. You have to save the world. Or at least your kingdom, right? It is literally your duty. You don't get to be an individual when you are a king. You have to think of the larger stuff. When you are a sovereign, it is your duty just walk around until the train arrives. You have to save the world. He still has his boy band. He still has his bros.
Still no sign of Lady Lunafreya anywhere. It's not looking good. What I wouldn't give to see her again.
He misses his boo thing. He had a strained relationship with his father he was never able to resolve. I think he should channel these things into defeating the Empire.
You want to head to the dining car?
So you can feast your eyes on that other girl.
Oh.
Break. I'm just hungry is all.
A giant tornado of heartless killed him. Good point, Sammy. Good point.
Anything in Cartanica worth stopping for?
I doubt it, but we'll be there long enough to find out.
Let's just say that it's a complicated situation and that the plot demands that we continue on and save the world. Save it? Still can't save. This is kind of pointless. Why are we doing this?
How much longer till we get there?
The tomb is just a station away. You think we'll be okay? All of us?
I don't know, Ray. I don't know. Alright, so as far as we can go this way. Well then let's sit down and have a rest. Do not touch. Is it just me, or is it human nature that when you see something that says do not touch, you immediately want to touch it? Yeah, stop exploring the train. Rest until we arrive. Now arriving at Cartanica Station.
One step closer to finding the next tomb.